Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So we are from Group 4. This is our PBL video presentation. So the PBL project that we chose is looping calculator. So the members of the group are me, myself, Muhammad Amran bin Muhammad Rizwan, Muhammad Hakim bin Faisal, Muhammad Ilman bin Muqzamani, and lastly Muhammad Aiman bin Azhar. So we will proceed with introduction.
My name is Muhammad Aiman bin Azhar. So the introduction: calculator is a gadget that performs arithmetic operation using numbers. A difficult problem can be done by pressing only a few buttons. This improves the quality and quantity of student learning. So for our PBL project, we will make a calculator that can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication and division.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilman bin Muqzamani, and I will explain about system description, schematic diagram, and also list of components. So for our project, we do calculate simple calculator project. So this calculator use 68000 microprocessor. In this project, it specifically is 68008 microprocessor, also known as MC68008. So this calculator take two single digits and an operation as input, and this calculator also produce input. In this calculator, input is taken by 4x4 keypad, numeric keypad, and output is displayed on 16x2 character LCD. So in this calculator, we have like two main component, which are numeric keypad and LCD character LCD. This calculator can perform four operations, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. This is the schematic drawing of this calculator. So as you can see, this is 4x4 numeric keypad, and this is character LCD. So this microprocessor connected to LCD and numeric keypad. This is the input, and this is the output when we perform operation. It can be displayed in this character LCD. Components, we have 5 components. The first one is MC68008, which are microprocessors or microcontrollers, and the second is MC6850, also used as microprocessor or microcontroller. For the third one is 74HC04, which is electronic component, and number 4, 74HC15, also electronic components, and the last one is AM27C040, which is used as memory ICs. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I will explain about our coding for looping calculator project from group number 4. So first, in our main program, we have start BRA loop, which repeat through the program until the user want it to the end. So we have jump to subroutine get char and BRA check choice. So for the first function is get the user preferred arithmetic function, is get char. Prompt the user to raise a choice, and then we track 5 tasks. We read the char input from keyboard into d1.byte. After that, we return to subroutine. And then we have our second function, which is obtain the user's to number, is get number from the user for their first number. And the usual, we have this, and read the track for task, we read the first number from keyboard into the d1.long. Then we move the value from d1 to d2. After that, we prompt the user for their second number. Then the same is track for task, read the first number d1.long and move the value from d1 to d3 and return to subroutine. After that, we have function check the user's choice of arithmetic function and branch to it. This is the check choice. First, we have check if the character equal to A, which is for addition. So check, and then we have check if the character is S for subtraction, check if the character M for multiplication, and check if the char D for division. So if the user don't enter any of that, it will try to input a value again. Input jump to subroutine, get character, and then we will stop the program. After that, we have compare byte our 30 to address for D4. So for the first function, we have addition of the two numbers, which is add function. We jump to subroutine, get number here, and this is the operation, which is d2 equal to d2 plus d3. Okay, in the result, this return to register d2. D2 will add byte d3 to d2, and d is for the display in the result below. So we branch back to the loop. So every operation we have here, we will write BRA loop is branch it to loop. Okay, then we have subtraction. The d2 equal to d2 minus d3, and we display it. For the multiplication too, we have we will jump to subroutine, get number again, and d2 equal to d2 times d3, and we multiply. And for the division, it is the same. We jump to subroutine, get number, dvo the word d3 d2, and it is for display result in console. And then we have HUD simulator. We finish display a message for HUDing, program track 15 sim HUD, and this is the RC code for carriage return CR and inline feed LF. After that, this declare the text prompt variable. So number prompt dc.byte, enter the first user first number. Number prompt 2, we have enter the second number. Just choose function. We have what would you like to do, A, D, S, or M, or D. Then we have D is for the invalid input, the coding we make above. Invalid choice, try again. This is the result, your result, and this is our end program. Program over. Right now, I will start the simulation of the program. So the program asks us which operand we want to use. For example, first I will use A for addition, and we need to enter the first number. So I will enter number 10, and I will press enter. The program asks us for the second number. I will write 10 again and enter, and that's it. My result is 20. So the program will loop again and ask us the question, like the question which is what you like to do. So right now I will try the second operand, which is subtract. I write S, and it asks us that before the first number I write, for example, 20. enter, and the second number is 5, enter. So that is my result, is 15. So for the third example, I will try and multiply and the first number is 2 and the second number is 5. Okay, 2 times 5 is 10, subtract, and for lastly we have division is T, and the first number is 50, second number is 10. So that is my result 5. So that is example for our operation, and it is for if I write some things that's the question. For example, there is a capital A, S, M, and D. So if I write small letter A, the question will ask us again to choose which operand we need. Okay.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So now I will continue with discussion. So as for discussion, I have emphasized on two major areas, which is looping and values. So as we know, our looping calculator will not stop. So it can only be stopped when the user close the program. So the program that we use is JSR get chart and BRA check choice. And secondly is values. As for our calculator, it can only involve two values. So from the user is to make this example from our coding. We use lia A number from 1 to A1. This is our destination A1. From 1 is the first value. So move.b, move.by 14 to the destination is B0 and track 15. And in order to read the number from keyboard into register, so the program is move.b 4 to DO, which is the destination, and track 15. So that's all.
The conclusion. We successfully made calculators that can perform 4 operations by using EasySSD8K. So with this calculator, it saves time, energy, and increase efficiency for students and also for professionals in any field. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, hello, good to see you again. So now I'm going to explain on our last part, which is recommendation. So firstly, first recommendation is more values can be calculated in a operation. So as we know, this calculator can only use up to 2 values in an operation. So secondly, various operations can be included at one time. So for this calculator, if we choose A, which is addition, so only addition operation can occur at that time. So like the scientific calculator, we just press the symbol. If you want to add, we just press plus. We just press plus. If you want to subtract, we just press minus, but not for our calculator. So thirdly is include the AND operation. So as we know, our calculator will not end, and it will keep looping until we close the software. So as for scientific calculator, we can just press the button and the calculator will turn off. So in the future, we could add the AND operation. So fourthly is use symbol instead of letter. So as we know, for every operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, we use the first letter, which is A, S, M, D in capital letter. Which for me, I think we can, instead of letter, we just use symbol like plus, minus, times, so it's more easier. And lastly, we can add various type of values, which is we can include fraction, percentage, decimal, and so on. So that's all from us, from group 4. So we hope everyone can understand our presentation and have a nice day. Thank you.